Move the injured soldiers to the rear. All those who can fight, reform your ranks.
So Bernie really didn't do anything.
As soon as we are prepared, we will launch another attack on Deirdre.
Another one? Why don't we just, wait for Count Berkeley's?
That's true, he's supposed to be coming here too.
Our enemy is exhausted, while we have plenty of soldiers who are unharmed and able to fight. This is the most opportune time to strike.
Ladislava?
Ah, General Ladislava. We've been waiting for you. Has Count Berkeley's arrived?
No, he has yet to depart the Empire.
What?
There has been some suspicious activity in southern Leicester that has made the Minister wary to proceed.
That has to be Count Gloucester then.
Suspicious activity, you say? Do we have any idea what the Alliance is plotting?
Don't tell me.
Not to my knowledge, sir. As much as it pains me to say it, perhaps we should fall back until we know more.
And it's good to actually see her in a cutscene though.
And yet here we stand, on the precipice of victory.
General Ladislava, our scouts have returned.
And what do they report?
Gloucester soldiers have launched a
Yeah?
surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden.
Wow.
We've lost control of the bridge.
Alright. Alright then.
We anticipate that House Gloucester and Ordelia's forces will soon seize the lands that belong to House Phlegathon.
How did you do that, Claude?
So, Count Gloucester was deceiving us all along.
What? We've been tricked? Oh no, 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 no! We're doomed!
It seems we have blundered right into an Alliance trap.
Wow.
We have to retreat. Get out of here! Find someplace safe to hide!
I mean, no, I gotta see how he did that.
Calm yourself, Bernadetta. A leader must project confidence for the good of their soldiers.
I think you're asking a bit too much of Bernie to do in this kind of position.
We shall begin an orderly march to the Great Bridge of Murden at once. Though the enemy may give chase, stopping is not an option. We must maintain our course for the Empire and let nothing deter us.
Understood. I am with you, wherever you may take us.
I apologize for leading you both into this debacle.
How old is Ladislava now that I'm thinking about it?
For now, all we can do is pray that any part of our host makes it back to the Empire safely. Forgive me, Edelgard. I may not be able to keep my promise to you after all.
What promise was that? Oh, the conquer the Alliance? Because I can't remember
The
anything.
Imperial Army is on the run. Looks like my plan went off without a hitch.
According to a messenger from my father, Gloucester forces have launched a surprise attack on the
Wow.
Great Bridge of Murden.
Wow.
What did you say? The Imperial forces were caught completely off guard and have been driven back. The bridge is once again under Alliance control.
He also said that Count Ordelia is working with Count Gloucester to fortify southern Leicester.
So they didn't know?
Using a false surrender to draw the enemy into a disadvantageous position. I take it that was your plan, my lord?
Yeah, basically. Except that Count Gloucester wouldn't have acted if we hadn't won the battle for Deirdre.
Ah, okay.
That was the promise we made. And thanks to all of you, I held up my end of the bargain.
So, what's all that mean now?
The Alliance should be safe.
They're saying that House Gloucester and House Ordelia never really betrayed the Alliance.
Well, I never thought that. They were honestly just looking out for their people. You know, their people were in danger. And they drew them into a more advantageous situation and waited to see if Claude could draw them back. And then they just, honestly, it doesn't even have to be considered a false surrender as far as history goes, you know? Because you could just say that they saw the situation would be advantageous for them to switch back. I mean, they weren't defeated, they just surrendered.
I hope you can all forgive me.
Oh!
I knew the whole time, but my father had sworn me to secrecy.
Dadgum, Lysithea, you fooled me!
You knew about this, Lysithea?
Oh, wow.
My father never breathed a word of it to me.
Oh, wow.
Claude, why was I not informed?
Hey, man, talk to your father!
Again, I'm sorry about that. Your father made me swear not to say anything until it was over and done with.
So does that mean we get the Gloucester relic now?
But why? Is this another sign that he has yet to consider me a worthy successor?
I think the opposite, Lawrence. He trusts you.
That's not it, Lawrence. But it's also not my place to speak for your father.
That's fair.
You should ask him yourself the next time you see him. I'm sure this all came as a shock to you, Lawrence, but there's no time to sulk. We need to move, and quick.
That was quite the play. But it makes sense. Like I said, Count Gloucester never had too much of a motivation, at least on the surface. And it would always look like he was forced to join them. So as long as Claude's around, rebellion is always possible.
If we don't surround and quash the Imperial army right away, this little plan will backfire, and Count Gloucester will be the one left vulnerable.
True. Very true.
He's right. If Count Burgles were to enter the fray now, our allies at the Great Bridge would be caught in a pincer attack.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen, because that's exactly what happened to them. Yeah, about Count Burgles.
Who's this Count Burgles person?
The Empire's Minister of Military Affairs. His house holds the territory on the opposite end of the Great Bridge.
I do think Caspar said that before.
I've yet to face him on the battlefield myself, but he's regarded as the greatest warrior in the Empire.
Really? Then he should have been in the game. He should have been in the game.
I see where this is going. We need to move.
And now I think I know where that. So how did people know that was Caspar's father?
I hate to ask this of you when you're still exhausted from the last battle, but I'm going to need one more push from each of you.
Not bad, Claude. Not bad at all.
Golden Wildfire. The leader's stratagem.
But I still gotta talk to Baltus though, like...
The Alliance army pushes back the Empire at Deirdre, where they receive word that Count Gloucester has rejoined the Alliance. It seems his disloyalty was all part of a deceitful plan. With their position lost, the Imperial army begins to retreat. Claude and his allies press forward, planning to surround them as they flee to Adrestia.
The Imperial forces within the Alliance are currently dispersed between the western part of Regan territory and the northern part of Gloucester lands. They're making a desperate attempt to march south, but Count Gloucester's persistent attacks have slowed their progress.
Okay.
I would appreciate it if you could be more precise with your language. In fact, my father's tactics have halted the Imperial Army's southward advance.
Lawrence, we ain't got time for that.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. Anyway, here's where we come in. We'll surround the enemy, cutting off their retreat and cornering them in western Regan territory. Then, we give them a good thrashing.
That's it? Sounds kind of simple if you ask me.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't have to worry about Count Burgles.
Hey, what more could you want? All the best plans are easy to understand. Trust me, it's a sure win.
Yeah, even I know what's going on now.
We just have to herd the Imperial Army into Western Regan territory and stop them from moving any further south, right?
I mean, with the full might of the Alliance, that should be possible.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Just remember that the enemy knows this is their last stand.
True.
We have to proceed with caution.
But again, we should still have home field advantage. We should know anything that they could plan to do. Which is how I don't get they managed to have people in the city. Like, how'd it happen, Claude?
I want to finish them off before Count Burgles has a chance to muster a sizable army and mount an attack.
Yeah.
Ferdinand and Bernadetta are leading the Imperial Army, right?
That they are.
I'm guessing you'd rather not kill them? Believe me, I don't want that either. We may have been in different classes, but they're still our old friends from the Academy. Once our forces are in place, I plan to offer them terms of surrender.
I don't like the fact that he's actually voicing this right now.
But for now, we need to focus on driving their army into a corner.
Because that makes me feel... Well, Bernadette, I feel like she'd give in, but I'm not so sure about Ferdinand.
You got it. I swear on these biceps, I won't let them get away.
Like, if Edelgard convinced him to join, I feel like his loyalty would be amongst the highest.
I don't know. I'm not convinced it's gonna be that easy. But I guess that's besides the point. We've got to get out there.
You said it. Let's move out.
Yeah, that's a good point, Grape. It might not be that easy.
I can't believe that Count Gloucester betrayed us. The Great Bridge has fallen back into enemy hands.
My reflexes kicked in, and I was about to have rage, but no. That's just Monica, the real one. That's nice.
Now that our troops are trapped on Alliance lands, House Regan and House Gloucester have them surrounded on both sides.
Now that sounds more like Edelgard.
It's doubtless one of Claude's clever little stratagems, and it stings.
I don't understand. Everyone is aware of the troubled history between Regan and Gloucester. Why would they decide to bury the hatchet now? Unless this supposed feud is little more than a web Claude has spun for this exact moment.
You think Claude has been planning it for the past 2 years?
Perhaps it is, but perhaps not.
Though again, how much can spies get, when it comes to that information?
For all we know, he wants us to overthink the situation and make a greater mistake.
As it stands, Ferdinand's forces are trapped behind enemy lines.
That's gotta be scary for them.
The Minister of Military Affairs is moving to recapture the Great Bridge of Myrddin with all haste. However, I fear he lacks a sufficiently sizable force to do so swiftly enough to reach our isolated comrades before they are crushed.
We cannot stand idly by while our allies are in danger. What are our options, Hubert?
I have already taken the liberty of engaging several promising mercenary companies.
Oh, that's one thing we didn't expect.
I directed them to covertly enter Alliance territory and provide reinforcements to Ferdinand.
Oh no, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. Blake's about to show up.
Why was I not informed of any of this?
From the very beginning, I had my doubts about Ferdinand and his ability to lead our troops to victory.
Well, that sounds like Hubert.
I employed these mercenaries using my own personal funds, which obviated any need to report it.
And you believe they'll make it to him in time?
I do. It turns out that they are quite familiar with the terrain.
Oh, great.
I'm confident that they will prove well worth the cost of their contracts.
Great.
It's funny, Hubert, to think that your complete lack of faith in Ferdinand might be the very thing that saves his life. The world truly is a mysterious place.
You think? What's your crest, Monica? Do you have one? Okay, that's a lot of territory.
Let's talk.
Oh, what's up, Holst? Oh, I want to have Holst in that battle. I already decided.
Boy there. Excellent.
A new facility where you can research battle tactics. Really? Where's that at?
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I can give him a gift. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, it's over here. Tactics instructor. Oh, here! I'll take this. History of Fulton. On a tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people under a long period of suffering, the vile King Nemesis, I actually didn't say King Nemesis, but delighted in war and bloodshed rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Fulton fell to his depths in a mad scramble to attain power through murder and theft. 41 years before the founding of the Russian Empire, St. Cyril's appeared on the land of Imbar, and through many unfathomable miracles she performed, spread light across the land. Doing so, Where is this from? Imperial Year 1, founding of the Russian Empire. Yeah. It's Imbar. Capital Imbar was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fulton, whereas St. Cyril's also lent her power. William Hresfelg raised an army in pursuit of unification of Fulton. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. Intense battle erupted on Gronder Field, where houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Russian Empire clashed. Yep. Houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces at the Telltale Plains. Successor to Great Emperor Is it Wilhelm? Yeah, Wilhelm. Succumbing to sudden illness, the Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fulton, took this opportunity to end this senseless fighting. Right. Tactic Constructor? Okay. Beginner Combat Manual, I'll take that. Warrior gauges, vulnerary slots, level up capabilities for unique.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Oh. What do I need? Oh, I just need money? That's it? I can learn more combat techniques. Enhance unique support ability. Enhance unique action. So that's what I've been looking at, because some of them, both this. Wait. Raise crest level? Wait. From 40, wow. More ability slots. Recovery items. Research new recovery so higher than a vulnerary? Unique tactical ability, unique support ability, unique action. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think I want to increase it to hard mode now. Even Claude and Hilda, I can raise their crest levels. 10% chance of critical hit with combat arts, you don't say. Well, I am good. Let's try something, right? Let's go to Claude. What's his crest again? It's, yeah, HP. Honestly, let's go Hilda. Oh. I have to expand the facility first. Okay. Oh, alright. That's fair. So we need more beginner combat manuals for the rest of this stuff. Second warrior gauge. I guess that's a good ability to get for Grape. Okay. Let's see what my reward is.
Well, how'd it go?
Money. Okay. I'm almost close to that advanced seal.
Any results?
In fact, let's take a look at this map. Anna. Occasionally, Anna's shop will appear on the war map. Anna will change location each time you engage in battle. If you select a surveying spot where Anna is currently located, Anna will visit your camp, set up shop for the duration of the current chapter. I bet you Anna's got a seal. Secure Deirdre. So I can look at it again. I might do that mission real quick as well. We'll see. Alright. Where's Balthus? Like, I'm legit. I need to, before anything else, Balthus. I mean, I know you don't know me, but you owe me an explanation. First off, supports for Balthus. And yeah, Holst, does he have Hilda, of course, yes. Claude, nice. Okay. Okay, that's all I asked for. That's all I asked for. Holst and Balthus. Nice. It's a shame he and Hilda don't have 3, but I mean, I guess he only has 2 with anybody else, so okay. Cool. Balthus? Okay, yeah, we can get a rank. Shamir! Why Shamir and Balthus but not any of the Golden Deer? She's been here. Okay. Alright. I guess there's a good reason for it. And I've already seen Shamir support, so it's not the worst. But, and Lawrence? But you know, I haven't seen Balthus and Claude support. Yeah, that's annoying. And I actually haven't seen Balthus. Why didn't you have one of Hilda? I haven't finished that one either. Okay, well. Now, but I'm glad we have another grappler. And does Balthus have his gauntlets? No, he's actually got iron. I should count myself lucky that he doesn't. Okay. So, and another thing I'm wondering, is Balthus the only one of the Ashen Wolves we can get right now? Oh no, it wouldn't make sense for Happy to go to Edelgard. Happy's more Dimitri's, unless they changed it. Because Balthus was the only Ashen Wolf who was like, yeah, he has absolutely no ties to anybody else but the Golden Deer. Yeah, by the way, Balthus.
Okay, so.
What are they? What are they? Explain to me, Balthus. You got a half-brother here, not to mention friends and some other people you were indebted to. So glad. Why were you there? Yes, why were you there? Wow, Balthus. Wow. Nah, no gift. Really, Balthus? Money? You attacked us. Knowing Holst was here, Hild was here, your family, because of money? Alright. I don't like that, Balthus. I don't like that. Been some 100 years since Deirdre saw battle? Well, we'll try if we can, sir. Ignatz? Yeah? Would have had to face Count Gloucester in battle? Yeah?
What?
I'm guessing Ignatz doesn't... To be fair, and I probably mentioned this as well, when I looked back at the footage that I added, it was a rumor that Count Gloucester was responsible for Raph's parents dying. Nevertheless, I wonder if that's something that will be clarified. Gatekeeper?
Greetings, friend.
Nothing to report? You are? Really?
Actually...
Really? So it's interesting that the Gatekeeper chose not to go with the Empire and the Crimson Flower route. I mean, he does work for the Church of Cheryl, so I guess, you know, that's over the Empire for him. Still, interesting. Merchant?
By the way.
Yeah? No prob. We'll try to keep it up.
Excuse me.
Enemies, armies, generals in the last battle was the heir of the Empire's Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I will be frank, that's what I thought the first time I saw Ferdinand in the Golden Deer route, is that whereas his father got punished by losing everything, Ferdinand, he was being sent to the front lines, because for the Golden Deer, that pretty much was the front lines, aside from Randolph, which he was charged with watching the monastery, right? The Alliance, I think, appearing was something that was unexpected, but Ferdinand, like I said, that's just what I thought. After having seen Edelgard in her own route, well, in her own route, definitely I don't think she would do that, but what's made me okay with some of the stuff that happens in other routes is that they don't have the ranks with each other, so they're not as close. I don't know what to think, but I at least think for this route, Ferdinand, I mean, from what he said, clearly, I think Edelgard without... She seems like she's not free from Agarthan control right now. Well, I mean, that's the wrong way to put it. She seems like she's... Her hands are as clean as they could be among the circumstances. Any help with that box? No? Okay. So... I don't know. Anyways. Oh yeah, Bridget, Srang... Wait, the southern half... What? The southern half now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Several warlike clans call this great wasteland their home. That's interesting. Yeah, we got Dusker. Dusker continued. Oakman Mountains. Wait, isn't this to the west of Florence the border? Oh no, it's the border. Okay. I was hoping to find out more about where Sothis lived, but all that stuff is stuff I've already read in the church. Oh, what are you doing? Claude's plan has given us a glimmer of hope. Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
Maybe Linhart was a one-off, because at the very least I do understand. I understand why Balthus would join us. What I don't understand is why he wasn't even with us to begin with. It's like they paid better. He just flat out said, I'm not gonna fight with my home because they don't pay good. Oh really? You didn't know? Teamed up with Irwin. Huh. Yeah, I know. Might be a good match for each other. I wonder about that, Judith. So Judith really not gonna be playable. Game, what is this? Are you gonna take her out one day? Circumstances dictate how people act. As such, I believe you and I, things are about to get more difficult for you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're gonna face... And... Oh! What is this? Wait a minute. Yeah, now. To where no one's in the picture. Father is concerned for you, dear sister. Why not leave the rest to me and run? Well, host, gee, you didn't say that before in the Golden Deer route.
Oh, no.
Not ditching everyone just so you can be safe. Never thought I'd hear you say such a thing. Yeah, she cares. That was very clear in the other two routes. Yeah, Hilda. I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to Holst.
I see.
Now I'm gonna say, yeah. Well, I mean, I do have a sibling. In fact, that's why I wanted to meet Holst. I'm putting myself in his position, but hey, man, you know, that's cool. I like that. And yeah, of course, look after Hilda for my sake as well. Nah, I like Holst. I like him. Not to take his presence battle. Oh, I don't think she'll be reckless. Yeah. This is awesome. You know, I'm almost kind of... Oh, man, are you okay? Sheesh. Hopefully you can make it to the infirmary. I'd help him if I could. That should be an option. I like the ambiance it's creating.
You busy?
Taking out the remaining Imperial troops in Leicester shouldn't be too tough, but if Count Bursley's... Yeah. Killed the bear with nothing but... That's what people said about Dimitri. But honestly, I could probably believe it. Does Count Burgley's have a crest? Because Caspar didn't. Who's here? Oh, you're Viscount? People have this terrible habit of treating the three houses on the western edge of Leicester as if we're the same. However, their internal affairs can be more different, largely because of their specific locations. House Burgundy must follow Count Gloucester in everything that they do. Whereas my house is not beholden to him because we border Daphne territory. Oh.
It's like this.
Interesting. Nice to meet you, Viscount Sixwall? Wait, isn't that Holst's middle name? Oh, Cyward. There we go. Yeah. That was Holst's middle name. Soldier? I vowed to get revenge on the Empire before the Alliance was crushed once and for all, but now we're in position to turn the tables. Yeah, that was good on Claude. And to be fair, what I was gonna say is he was never in the position to do that in the Golden Deer route. But he was, though. Like, once they took the bridge, like, especially if Judith had fell back like Claude wanted to. Like, imagine the Almirans and Count Gloucester. They could have defeated Edelgard right then and there. Sheesh, you know? Now it's making me wonder. But Claude, like I said, in the in the Cinder Crimson Flower route, Claude didn't want to put up too much of a fight. But if he did, like, now I can't help but stop thinking to say that, well, like, Count Gloucester's personality would explain why that didn't happen. But since he teamed up with Claude now, I'm gonna take a look at the circumstances and see if I can pinpoint what will be the difference. Oh, really? Huh. I'm a comfort him.
Sure.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to go with.
I see.
Well, maybe honestly thought Lawrence might spill the beans. I never. Lysithea played her part well, darn it. I believed her. I thought it was the most heartfelt. I'm so sorry that we couldn't join you. Psych!
Have you need of me?
Oh, really? A minor noble family in the western part of Edmund territory. Since they're so removed from the front lines, the lady of the house is acting like war doesn't affect her. Huh. The mercenary that recently joined the army. Wait, you don't mean me, do you? If so, then yeah, you might want to stop talking. You might want to stop talking. Lysithea? So they did.
How tragic.
Well, I mean, either way, I think that was, we don't want them to fight a needless battle, Lysithea. I do wonder, like, how strong is Lysithea's family? You know, like, military-wise. I get she said they didn't have much to speak of, but then how do they maintain their status at the round table? Yeah. Yeah, basically. Dashing around isn't my strong suit. That was quite the conversation, Raph. Okay. Shamir? You do? You know, that's actually fair. That's actually fair. Good point, Shamir. Because I didn't expect him to be the backup plan. Yeah, what's Linhardt think?
Let's see.
Yeah. Much more suited to defense than offense. Imagine he volunteered himself to lead the army. I agree with him, but I don't want to get my rank up.
Yes, well.
Okay. Well. You wonder if he really doesn't have a crest? Oh yeah, Holtz. People told me in advance he does not have a crest. Which I guess makes it easier for... because otherwise, yeah, I probably would try to... Ooh. Oh, that's nice. No, I wouldn't want to reclass Holtz, especially after this. She's just such an OP ability. That is such an OP ability. Which makes sense for, I would think, the strongest soldier of the Alliance. We didn't have him because our battles would be easy. Like, that's the more I think about it, Holtz didn't even get involved once, right? Like when the Almirans showed up. Like, it's just making me think if Claude wanted to, he could probably have fought harder. Again, it does depend on Count Gloucester, though. Without Count Gloucester, Claude can't do it. I gotta think about it more.
Oh, yeah.
You did? Uh-huh. You know anyone?
Hey.
That makes sense. Oh, Leonie. So people also told me that it was actually a mistake for Leonie to say Gerald's name in our support. So, yeah. She hasn't mentioned it. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. And last but certainly not least, Boss Man?
Hey there.
Yeah. We will subdue the Imperial Army in our borders before Count Burgles makes a move on the bridge.
I'm counting on you.
To be fair, Count Burgles also wasn't in the Crimson Flower route.
Right on.
But yeah, I got you, bro.
Thanks.
But of course, it wouldn't be possible without a good leader. If you weren't on your P's and Q's, we'd be in trouble, Claude. I got so many questions though after Count Gloucester doing what he does. Okay, you know what it is? I just came to the conclusion, the realization. Here's the difference. Rhea. Currently, the Empire is, while it seems like they're doing good, as I said, this should be the hardest. They have to fight. Oh, yeah, let's just leave. Because I'm probably going to do that map anyways. Oh, wait, I need a training point, right? Yeah, let me use a training point. But now I want brother and sister to train. And especially, they're both training in sword stuff, so that works out perfectly. Meanwhile, oh yeah, Lawrence should start learning how to be a mage. And Lysithea will be perfect to help you with that. And Marianne also should learn how to be a mage now. Let me do that. Because she'll get more spells like this. So they did plan for you to learn. Huh. Oh, that looks nice.
I hope I can handle this.
I've never put her in this before. Oh! Oh, that looks nice.
Can't wait to see it in action.
Spiral shot, nice.
I bet this'll come in handy.
This is suitable.
Okay. Cool. So like I was saying, let's zoom out. So this is a map of Foltland. Obviously, Adrestria is pretty big. But they didn't do a sneak attack on Garrick Mach. Fargus has its king. And with the reason Count Gloucester, he decided to betray or ally with the Adrestrian Empire after their first attack. They just attacked Garrick Mach, right? That happened first. But in this case, they're doing a war on all three fronts. And the Garrick Mach forces are still pretty much in play. You know, Rhea is still around. And Fargus is strong as it possibly has been. With all that said, the Empire should lose. In theory, going based off of three houses, because they don't even have Byleth working with them. So, with that being said, Count Gloucester could have felt that the circumstances favored them more, and that there really was no point to join with the Empire if he could still protect the Alliance without endangering his people. So that's my current thought process. And apparently, according to Lawrence, he is a very pious man, so he would want to support Rhea. Either way, let me check out this area, make sure nothing happens. Oh, and Hustle's level 15. Interesting.
I fight for what's right.
What about Balthus?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's use Balthus for a sec.
We won't lose so long as I'm around.
Oh, really,
Time
Holst?
for the pain parade. Time to wreck stuff. I'm on it. No charge.
No charge? Alright, Balthus. Alright. So I guess, in this case, Balthus has the same type of skill. I mean, he's basically just another Wrath, right? Yeah. For the moment, until he gets his gauntlets. Yeah, okay. What the heck? They actually had a commoner out here? Okay. If you're not caught up to speed, the commoner was supposed to be attacked by thieves. Oh, I took care of that. Man, Holst, level up.
There's always room for improvement.
Okay, I was hoping for more strength.
Thank you. I'll repay you somehow.
Oh, whoa! Oh, that's cool. But your voice changed. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Nothing happened. Intermediate? Come on.
Another fine chance for growth.
But nice. Ooh, Blizzard level 3. I think level 3 is max for them for right now. Okay.
That you, Claude? What are you doing in a place like this?
Oh, hey. I'm not up to much. Just shirking my duties for a little bit.
You alright, man?
Your plan's going well, huh? We've managed to corral most of the Imperial forces that are still in the Alliance.
Cause it seemed like this is really stressing him.
Everything's moving like clockwork. At this rate, it won't be long before we've finished off the entire enemy force.
You don't seem too happy about it.
Yeah?
Hasn't this whole war been unfolding exactly the way you thought it would?
So far, yeah. But it's not over yet. Unless we find a way to stop them, the Empire is going to make another play for the Great Bridge of Murden.
Yeah.
And when that happens, we'll be taking on Count Bergliez himself. It'll be a brutal fight, no matter how many angles we try to play. And even if we pull it off, what then? Do we invade the Empire or just stay on the defensive?
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Those are my exact thoughts. As usual.
We don't know what's going on with the Kingdom and the Church. And the Almirans could decide to drop in on us again at any time.
Honestly, it does make sense that he didn't go with the Almirans because we were currently beefing with them, but...
There are limits to how far I can map things out.
Yeah.
The Alliance won't survive unless I account for every possibility. I'm dancing as fast as I can here, but there's no end in sight. And these feet are starting to get tired.
I can't blame you for that, Claude. I can't. Yeah, we'll get through it together.
You don't have to shoulder all that weight by yourself. I'm sure we can figure out a plan if everyone puts their heads together.
Like, part of being the leader isn't to come up with everything, you know? It's just to lead. You have a council, you know? Everyone gives their ideas, and then you just decide what the best course of action is from that point.
Now, there's an idea. Hey, would you be willing to hash it out with me?
Of course.
Me? Oh, I'm not sure there's anything all that useful knocking around in my head.
But sometimes Grape can just be a good, you know, someone to bounce ideas off of.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
I, for one, have plenty of wisdom to share.
Huh.
Perhaps I should grant you some?
Actually...
I probably won't be much help, but on the off chance I do get a flash of inspiration, I'll be sure to let you know.
Excuse me? I've placed myself at your disposal, yet you claim there's only an off chance that I'd have a good idea? I'd appreciate a little more credit.
Well, to be frank, Arvel, I don't know how much you'd be good at... Well, who knows? But would I ask Sothis? Yeah, to be honest, I'd ask Sothis a lot. But that's just because I don't know. Like, she's supposed to be the one in charge of all this.
You know, I'm really glad you're the one who hired me, Claude. You've got vision. You think about all these things that had never even occurred to me. Plus, I know you'll always pay me on time.
Right.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. Sorry to make you listen to all my griping.
Nah, man.
But you know what? I feel a bit better now. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to let it all out now and then.
Yeah, please do. Don't keep it all bottled up.
Well, if all you need is someone to vent to, I'm here. I'll even give you a real good rate on it.
Yeah.
Wait, you're charging me for this? Mercenaries sure know how to bleed a guy dry, don't you?
I didn't think about that. I thought he was like saying rating, you know, or... Alright, great. Oh, so Anna's there. Wolf fangs, huh? I guess I should call it for now. I still have supports and stuff to get. Oh. Claude will probably get his stuff up normally, so will Grape. Oh wait, 2 units. Let's get my mages then. Okay, so that's gonna do it for now. I would love to do some of those other missions, but I think I should finish some other stuff beforehand, so. Okay. Hulse is here, though. Hulse is... I can... Wait, actually, before that. Interesting. Claude and Hulse can care for the horse. Maintain equipment. Yeah, let's see this real quick. Huh.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
We're having Hulse maintain equipment. Like, Baltus is one thing.
What do you say to a little wager over who can get better results?
No.
I'm fine with some friendly competition, but I'm not betting any coin.
Yeah.
I won't be an enabler for your vices.
How are these two friends, man?
You
Okay.
did well, Balthus. I'm not giving you any money, but I'll at least hand out credit where it's due.
Huh.
I'll take a cold brew over praise any day. So what say you buy me a round instead?
We all must do our fair share.
Well, that's still cool. But yo, Baltus, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk. Alright. Well, that will do it for now. I hope we can at least, you know, I don't want to kill Ferdinand or Bernie. I don't. But at the same time, I wonder how good it makes the units look if, you know, they're betraying their own. Well, like, it'd be one thing if Ferdinand didn't want to do it, but he seems vastly loyal to the cause right now. So, with the game, like, Bernie is one thing, but Ferdinand's another. Well, we'll see. And then what happened to Petra? She's not even been mentioned right now. She just, like, she should be here. Ladislava showed up in the cutscene, unless I made some sort of terrible mistake and I've already killed Petra. Please don't tell me that. So yeah, until then, it's been great. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. And now it is time for the question of the day. And after thinking about it, I do think the way Baltus was recruited makes sense if he had to have a method of recruitment. It does actually ring true of a lot of other Fire Emblem games. Baltus has always been about money, so it's not that I can't see it, it's just it doesn't exactly paint him in the best of lights. But that is what I'm going to ask you all for this question of the day. What were your thoughts on how Baltus was recruited? To be honest, I thought this question of the day wasn't too particularly strong, but the reason this video is coming out so late is because I literally couldn't think of anything else. So if I just went with this would have been up like 5 hours earlier. And I'm still curious to see what you all have to say. So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.